Hey everybody! I wanted to talk about some of my ideas for this month of how I want to improve, my self-improvement ideas for August. I'm doing a 75 hard that I already talked about, and mine is got a spiritual focus, so I'm focusing on praying and meditating every morning, reading my scriptures every day, going on a walk outside or a walk depending on the weather, and then also reading fiction before I go to bed, and lastly, trying to serve every day. So I've been doing that. So my plan is to do that for 75 days straight. And I plan to give weekly updates just to kind of see if I'm able to meet my goals and kind of what I'm learning along the way. So far, it's been awesome. I've really been enjoying it, and a lot of those habits are things that I've been trying to do already. And so the thing that I love about having this goal of like 75 days, no missing, I feel like it makes it so I'm way more consistent, because consistency is probably something I struggle with the most as far as goals go. So it's been awesome. Like, I just love having something that makes me think I'm not going to miss today and I'm going to figure out a way to make this work. And I feel like that has been really helping me. So here are some other things I'm planning on working on this month. So my kids are all back in school. It's August, and I've talked about before, I don't feel like you have to make goals on the very first day of the month. I know it's already halfway through August. I'll just make it a good month all the way halfway through September as well. But I love like setting goals, ideas of things to do to help you get better. And so you don't need to have, September 1st or August 1st as the date. And you can start at any time. And so what I do is I look at my New Year's resolutions and I look through them and I just think, what of these things is something that excites me this month? What of these things is something I can do differently than I've done in the past? Or it's really cool. It's really cool to look at your past goals, and especially things that you were hoping to complete this year. And so, yeah, I'm working on that. And then also I'll look at my previous month's goals. So because of summer, I didn't make goals over the summer. I was pretty busy just with having my kids home and everything, so it was harder to focus on myself. But yeah, the last time I made goals was in April. I looked over those and kind of what I had going on. And so here are the things I want to work on this month. I want to try to make 2 videos a week. So last school year, I tried to make 1 video a week, and my new goal is to make 2 videos a week. And last week, I accomplished that, so I'm already on a roll. And then I want to be able to take one of my kids out to lunch. I think it's really I did that in the previous school year, and I feel like it really helps your relationship and just gives you time to focus on your kids one-on-one, especially when they're gone all day long. And so, yeah, I just want to be able to have a goal that helps me improve my relationship with my kids, help them feel loved, and have a space where they can talk to me about different things. I want to have a regular nighttime routine. Right now, I don't have anything. I'm really bad about like washing my face when I go to bed, which is terrible, but I would like to get better at that. So I figured if I made a goal around it, I'm more likely to try harder. I also want to sell some things on Facebook Marketplace. That's one of my financial goals, is to try and figure out different ways we can earn money. And I have things specifically that I'd like to list on Facebook Marketplace. So I feel like that would be a good goal for this month. I want to eat an apple twice a week. So one of my New Year's resolutions was to eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. And so I was thinking about that goal and how I could kind of make it actionable for this month. And one of the things I thought of was, well, what if I just literally just eat an entire apple? So, yeah, I just felt like that is something that I can accomplish and is a good in the right direction. So I also want to attend the temple before it's closed for cleaning. Our temple is closed for cleaning at the end of this month. So I felt like that would be a good goal to kind of get me out the door, make sure I get it in before it's closed. So I also talked previously in my video about gratitude meditation, and that's something that I don't do every night. Maybe if I had a nighttime routine, that would be part of it. But so my goal for this month is to just do a gratitude meditation twice this month. I thought that would be something that I could probably accomplish and put me in the right direction. I also wanted to have some time to do a long, deep prayer. So I have in the past, I've had like a prayer journal where I like write down about specific people, and I don't know, just over the course of a couple of years or the last year or whatever, I just have not been in that practice, and I really enjoy like being able to write down about just the things I'm praying for and making sure I'm thinking about different people and those sorts of things. And so I have a goal to have at least one of those this month, where I take time to really dig deep in my prayer. And then for social, I wanted to spend time with a friend this month. It's really hard when you're a stay-at-home mom and like you can get really focused on like what's going on at home, and you're less likely to spend time with friends, especially once all of your kids are not at home, because you're just like, it used to be that you would have an excuse when you have kids at home because they want to play with other people. And so, yeah, I felt like if I made a goal to go either on a walk or out to lunch with one of my friends, it'll keep me social, keep me having those connections with people. That's really important for me and for them. So, and then my last one is, of course, my 75 hard. I also want to try and document it. I really don't enjoy like filming myself. And so, this is already a stretch, and then trying to think of like filming myself doing things. I don't know, but I think that would be really nice for documenting purposes, to just kind of see what it looks like to live out some of these habits. So that's my goal, is to actually document it. So those are my goals for August, and I'm really excited. And the best thing about monthly goals is, at the end of the month, if I didn't accomplish them, I can think of other goals. I can think of different areas of my life to work on. And that's why I love making monthly goals, because I feel like you always can readjust and think of something else. But it's just also awesome because you're always working on yourself, rather than just throwing in the towel and just saying, oh, it's too hard and I can't ever do anything. Like, just these really small things can really bless your life, and they're really cool. Even thinking about my dumb eat 2 apples in a week or whatever, that's kind of silly, but it's a start, and you can make small goals, and it's worth it to just start small. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will hopefully talk to you later this week.